quarterfinals, Week 10 Golden T-Mobile World Championship qualifier, and we've got two contenders going after it in the first round here. A new contender in Schrump. We saw last week what this player was capable of, came on, looked really good, and was upended just barely here. The 2 seed versus BLAV, the runner-up. These two got history. All right, this is kind of a grudge match. They're trying to move on. They want to be alive for a $30,000 Golden Tee World Championship live event. They want to stay alive in this qualifier because if you win 3 matches, you're in. 16 players, 30 grand. But before we get there, you got to win this one. So, name of the game on Volcano Palms back 9. Take care of these 9 holes. All right, so I mentioned Volcano Palms back. Wow, that is a bird that almost just got absolutely clobbered by a golf ball. Good news for BLAV, it did not. Good news for the bird, it did not. So we are going after it here. We've got lava on Volcano Palms, one of my favorite courses, easy to look at, and then you've got a really fun stretch of holes here as this round progresses. All right, so both players going at it with wind cutters, 9-hole games, single elimination, great shot points. That's 7 feet. I'm going to say 7 feet. 11 feet for Schrump. Am I right on 7 or is it 6? 6. I should have went through my gut. I originally wanted to say 6. I did not. So a couple eagles there. There's the scorecard. And I mentioned GSPs, pretty important. Interesting hole here. 2-shot par 4. Distance is kind of important. You want to be in a position to put a good shot into the green, kind of an elevated green. So obviously keeping it in the fairway is important. I've been in that back bunker and rolled through this fairway quite a bit. You don't want to do that. Neither of these players are going to do that. They're in perfect position. So lots of different shot option here. This is one for Schrump. Just bring the sniper in and park it right next to the hole. Don't even mess around with spin. That's fine. A little bit deep, but that's fine. BLAV coming in here. Oh boy, that is dangerously close, but that's fine. See, I say dangerously close. If you miss that green on the left, kind of a knee knocker there, it's trouble, right? If you're off the green, you're rolling into the water, which is what makes that hole kind of a sneaky, tough one here early in the round. All right, hole 12. This is another interesting shot, only because the distance can vary. 9-wood here, the wind's got that. The wind had that. Looked like it just got knocked around there. BLAV trying to try the same thing. The wind looks to have this as well. Boy, that thing is really blowing, but that's fine. Okay, so he had more distance. It looked like a very similar line. That's a really good shot. Schrump! Oh, he knocks it in. Beauty of a hole out. Again, late on the scene. God, what do we have here? Longtime Golden Tee player. And it's showing on the arcade game and now in the mobile game. Schrump with a massive, massive eagle chip to keep things tied. That was a great chip. Water behind everything else. Massive chip. Okay, another interesting hole here. Pick your spot. Players can go right. They can go left. They can go right here. That seems like a pretty good attack. BLAV going to go right over there. There's an opening. Using snipers here. That's what I love about these courses. Different ways to play it. So Schrump first up. Good. Looks good. All good right there. And BLAV is going to try and spin this one back. Uh-oh, that's got problems. Yep, that came in too low, too hot. As you watch the instant replay here, the ball just never got up. Did it hit a tree there? I don't think it did. I think that thing just fell short. So this is big. Oh, and unable to convert. That's a big moment to save an extra stroke. Unable to do it, which means that's the dreaded par on a par 5. And when you have that up to an eagle, well, that's problematic there. So 2-stroke swing, still time to recover that back. All right, Schrump is trying to get this up and over and then spin it back. That is useful. Excellent shot there. Really, really good. Not close enough for GSPs, but really close. BLAV going to try and do the same. Really kick this thing back. Maybe get some GSPs. Unable to do it. That's what happens on that down 7. It's really hard to get it back toward the hole. Schrump actually did get a little bit of spin. BLAV, not so much. Lava back there. That's where you don't want to be. Trust me on that. And there's your scorecard. Still a 2-stroke lead. All right. Shorty of a par 4 here, but not short enough to drive. Going to be an interesting, I would imagine you'll see more wind cutters here. You got a big wind. That's what makes this hole, I think, usually pretty difficult. But if you can get up towards that right side or even in the middle, you put the wind cutter on, basically eliminates the wind, and then you've got a pretty manageable shot in here. So you're going to do that. You're not going to go 100%, 89%. This is a really good looking line. That's a great shot. It's not a shot you can be overly aggressive on. It's not. You've got to control your distance. Another 89% here for BLAV. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's good. Oh, just squeaks by. So pick a line, play safe, don't get overly aggressive. Both guys able to do that. Tap and birdie. Tap and birdie. All right, so still 2 strokes. However, a couple of interesting holes here coming up. Actually, all 3 of these can be interesting. Par 5 here, we are going over a volcano. Over a volcano. Okay, that's fine. Pick your landing strip. All 3 have their advantages. Looks like both are aiming for the deep one. BLAV. There it is. All right, both safely on that air. This is the shot, however, that can give some problems. You see it, it's a longer shot. You got to get it all the way down there. You don't want it on the hill. Okay, so that should be okay. It's a putt. It's not an easy putt, but it's a putt. If you get caught up in that hill, it can be a little bit trickier. Plus, you have to manage the wind here. This is not a totally easy shot. Now, that is how you do it. Not a full backspin, just a little bit to kind of get that kick. Really good shot there. Schrump. Oh, he misses. It's going to stay up, but there is potentially 1 stroke if BLAV can convert. Okay, conversion there and an eagle, which means a 2-stroke deficit has been cut in half with 2 strokes to play. That's the problem. When you leave it up top like that, we've seen it already in these matches, it can become really difficult. Okay, interesting pin, wind cutter here, delicate shot. Oh, this looks good. It looks good. This looks really good. Oh, that was a close-up view. Felt very cinematic. Schrump going to go a little bit, hopefully, on the safer side. He does. He converts. Not a gimme putt here. This is going to be a big right breaker. Gets that, though. That's a big-time putt. BLAV here makes his birdie, and we are hole 18. Okay, what to do, what to do. BLAV, big wind here. Got to bring it left to right. This looks good if the distance is right. Oh, great shot there. Enormous pressure here on Schrump to try and convert. You got to play that wind. Looks good. Oh, this looks solid as well. Where are we distance-wise? All right, so a little bit of a longer putt. Let's see what we have here. Big right 8. This is to win the match. Oh, and he scoots it by. He scoots it by. It looked like it was going in, and it did not. BLAV to convert. So what do we have here? Are we going to the scorecard? What do we have? Who is the winner? 12 apiece. Schrump unable to convert the putt, but is he still the winner? Yes, Schrump, despite the miss, hangs on with that little GSPs, I believe, from the chip, and is moving on to the semis.